If you've thought about selling your home, you definitely have wondered how much could you get for it. But do you know just what goes into pricing a home in your market? Today, I'm going to walk you through the steps I take to price a home fairly and still earn top dollar. I'm Joe Nelson of the Nelson Home Group, Google's highest rated real estate team in Kansas City. And stick around until the end because I'm going to share the truth about the home price estimates you see on websites like Zillow and Redfin. Let's go. The first thing you need to know is that pricing a home is not one size fits all. While there are some formulas to serve as basic guidelines, it takes intimate knowledge of the local market and experience to make comparison. No two homes are exactly alike, and what a similar house may sell for in a neighborhood on the opposite side of town may be higher or lower than what a buyer will pay for in your neighborhood. You also have to consider the equity you've added to your home. Upgrades such as new HVAC systems, higher quality flooring, new kitchens, unfinished spaces getting finished, among a ton of other things, can all increase the value of your house on top of just how the market has changed. You also need to know what buyers are currently looking for in your market. Each market is its own unique ecosystem. Location and neighborhood amenities also factor into what a buyer is willing to pay. If there's one theme I want you to take away from this video, it's that pricing a home is less about the home's concrete value and more about what a buyer in your local market would pay to own it. So, how do you come to the magic number a house is worth? Well, it's not magic at all. A skilled agent will compare your home to the most similar houses that have sold recently in your local market to gauge the demand. We call these houses comparables or comps. The goal is to find the houses that have sold within the last few months that are most similar to yours by things like lot size, finished square footage, floor plan, bed, bath, garage count, other features and updates that are a little less tangible as well. The more recent the sale, the better indicator it is of current market trends, which is why we want to stay within the 6-month range as much as possible. We also want to stay within your local market. I will typically start by searching in your specific neighborhood. If there isn't a large enough sample of similar homes, I can choose to expand to like the school district and even go out from there. Again, we're starting as close as we can and going further out only as much as we need to in order to get a good indicator of market trends. For rural properties and acreage where there are fewer sales within a short time frame, we may have to expand this region even further, sometimes even to the entire county, or comparing acreage sales and just house sales. There's a whole science behind it. And once we have a good number of similar properties that have sold recently, I like to try for 4 to 7 at a minimum, we're ready to move on to the next step. Now that we have the best comps, we need to make some adjustment. Remember how no two houses are exactly alike and how upgrades need to be taken into account as well? That's what we're doing now. Once we have our list of similar properties, we need to adjust for the differences between them in order to find the true mark of what a buyer might pay. This is why there is no exact formula to price a home, and it takes experience to really get comfortable giving an accurate number. There may be 2 other ranch-style homes that sold in your neighborhood in the last 3 months, but if your home has a 4th bedroom, you need to add value to the sales price of the 3-bedroom ranch to get an accurate number. And if that bedroom's in the basement, that could be an even different number. If your home has a 2-car garage, but the other ranch-style home has a 3-car garage, you need to subtract the amount that 3rd garage is worth from the sales price in order to level the playing field. Just how much you add or subtract will depend greatly on the market itself. So why not just have an appraiser come out and give you a valuation? Good question. See, an appraiser is going to take a very mathematical approach. They're going to provide you a valuation based on costs, risks, and tangibles. What an experienced agent is going to bring into pricing is knowledge of the demand for your house and what someone is willing to pay. Seasonality in the market, sentimental value for a buyer, convenience and personal preference can also factor into pricing. Okay, you've made it this far. Great job. I want to tell you the truth about Zillow's Zestimates and other online estimated value. These programs are based only on formula and local sales data. They lack the human approach to weighing the difference between homes, factoring things like upgrades and feeling out what the buyers are willing to pay in a given market. Don't believe me? Check out what happened with the sale of Zillow CEO Spencer Rascoff's own home. In 2016, His Seattle home sold for $1.05 million, 40% lower than the Zillow's estimate of $1.75 million that was on Zillow's property page. Redfin, another popular site to browse homes for sale, had the estimated value listed at $1.3 million, still considerably higher than the actual selling price. Zillow will even tell you that these estimates can be inaccurate. Instead, take them for what they're meant to be: a way to start a conversation with a skilled agent about the right price for your home. And your agent can show you the best way to reach a fair price from there. What did you find most eye-opening about the home pricing process? Drop me a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more real estate tips and Kansas City lifestyle. And hit that bell so you never miss a video. And if you're looking to make a move in or around Kansas City, check out the description box for my contact info. My team would love to be your real estate experts of choice. See you next time.